I started at Temple in 1991 as an accounts payable clerk at Temple University Hospital.
I came to Temple 20 and a half years ago. And I first came here as the Managing Director for Public Safety.
I started here at Temple University as a full-time student. And this was back in 1980. But officially as an employee, I started in 1982 in the medical school admissions office as a receptionist.
I started in 1996. They hired me to be a staff photographer for the then Temple Times, which was a weekly newspaper that they produced. I'm born and raised in Philadelphia, so I could see what North Philly was and what it has become in the 20 years that I've worked at Temple and what Temple's part of that.
A lot of my favorite memories would be some of our outstanding athletic events, seeing students flock out Broad Street. I think when the Phillies won the World Series, seeing look to me like the whole campus walking down Broad Street. But really my greatest memories of Temple is the positive growth on a day-to-day basis.
The campus has changed so much since I was an undergrad student back in the 90s. It's just amazing when I think about it, when I look around, and that just, that's the visible side of all the progress and difference and the technology changes that Temple's gone through.
We got a chance to have dinner with the president, and it was like Peter Lee, of course, at that time. And that was like a fond memory to sit down and eat, dinner, with the president of the university and have your 5-6-year-old child there with you. My son, many of you may know him here on campus, is Sadiq's honorees. He started over at the School of Business, so now he's an entrepreneur.
I got a chance to sit in on Sonia Sanchez's classes and to listen to her, the cadence of her voice as she taught. I saw Kevin Nagandi on the sidelines of women's basketball games when he was a student reporter, and now to see his success, it's cool. It's really cool. You feel a little piece of ownership of that.
When you see freshman class coming in, and just a couple weeks ago we were saying goodbye to the seniors, and you see the positive changes, the jobs they get, you get to hear their stories and things of that nature, that's what keeps me going.
Without the students, we wouldn't have a job, So, I look at, serving students both in person, over the phone, whether they walk in the office. I get a great feeling about that, knowing that I've helped someone.
We prepare these kids to go on and work, and that's really neat to be part of. It really is. It's not a paycheck at that point. At that point, you have some ownership of it.
I love Temple. Because I worked here as such a young adult and got my degree here. And I've looked elsewhere. I've looked for jobs at other places, whenever a career juncture change would come, but I always stay here. And it's not because I have to, it's because I want to, because it's so in my blood.
When Temple puts its mind to something, it makes it happen, it makes it change. So dramatically grown with that, it's made me a better person. And the quality of people that are here, from the students to the professors to the staff, it has to make you a better person.
I'm glad that they even thought enough of me to even, have me honored, to be honored here at the university. I'm proud, and I know my family is proud too.